Ladies, please, control yourselves. There's enough of me to go around. Hey everybody, it's Chugga Conroy! Welcome back to more Splatoon! Last time, I didn't play the sloshing machine, but I made someone else do it for me! This time! The time has finally come. There is only one weapon left that we have yet to go over. But that time isn't upon us quite yet. Don't worry, I know how it is. First you take away Octo Valley, then you take away the weapon bios, then you take away verses, and before you know it, this Let's Play isn't even happening anymore. I know how it is. Anyway, so the topical thing that I want to talk about today is Judd's rewards. As you level up, Judd will give you all kinds of different things in addition to the money and sea snails that he can give you normally. As you are leveling up 1 through 20, you will unlock more and more weapons and ammo knights as you go along. We've been over all this already. But what about beyond that? Because every 5 levels after 20, Judd will have some kind of special reward for you. Just in case you don't want these rewards to be spoiled and you want to be surprised when you reach these levels for yourself, skip to this timestamp right now. Otherwise, at level 25, you will get the Armor Helmet Replica. This is Cuddle Gear with Tenacity as its main ability, so it has equal chances in whatever it rolls. At level 30, you will obtain Armor Jacket Replica. This is also Cuddle Gear, has special charge up for its main ability. And at level 35, Armor Boot Replicas, Cuddle Gear with Ink Saver main. As the name implies, it is just a replica, but it allows you to look like you're wearing the armor that you can obtain in Octo Valley in your versus matches. It goes kind of nice as a collector's piece alongside the hero set that you unlock for beating Octo Valley. At level 40, you unlock the thing that people have been asking me easily the most about ever since, well, whatever I said that about last time. It's been the new one. Octoshot Replica. And this is not the new weapon that we are going over today because it is an exact clone of the Tenatech Splattershot. It's merely just a reskin like the Amiibo rewards were. However, it's kind of cool looking. It's the closest thing you get to like a real gun, and it kind of has that scrap junkyard vibe going on. A lot of people I know love this weapon and were ecstatic when they got it because they already made the Tenatech, and now they just got a cooler looking version of it, so it's pretty neat. Level 45 unlocks Octo T. I don't understand what this has anything to do with the Octolings, other than the fact that the wristbands have octopi on them. I'm guessing maybe they had one extra model made for a shirt that was fully usable and working in the game, and they wanted to release it somehow, so they're like, hey, let's just put sweatbands on it and call it a special reward. Yeah. It's, oddly enough, Cuddle Gear, kind of further cementing this theory. Its main ability is Haunt, not exactly a shirt that you see terribly often. And the final reward at level 50 is, as we've seen before, Legendary Cap. Cuddle Gear with damage up as its main ability. Easily the best of these rewards, and I think it was a great way to end it. Again, I think it's super adorable how the boy Inkling has a hole cut in the top for the ponytail. Only thing I like better about the boy than the girl. But hey, that's just the mark of a particularly good piece of equipment. That's all of them. Now, it's getting to be almost time for the final weapon to be talked about. It's coming a lot sooner than I thought. So I have brought with us today a guest to show off the weapon that we are going to be playing today. How about you introduce yourself?
Yo, what's up guys? PK Sparks here, and I am here. I love Splatoon. There are so many weapons you can use, but today I'm excited to be blasting my opponents.
At range, possibly.
Oh, at range. All the ranges. More range than one can ever expect with my strength up.
Though less range than the Rapid Blaster and Rapid Blaster Pro because the weapon naming makes no sense.
Puny range blaster.
Anyway, yes, I guess we've already spoiled what we're going to be talking about today. I don't think it's really necessary for us to wait for anything. Let's just get straight into it. Range Blaster. I said Rapid Blaster Pro was the most forgettable weapon design of all. But there was a weapon so forgettable that I didn't even think of it when saying that, because Rapid Blaster Pro easily loses that throne to Range Blaster. A weapon so forgettable that people have been telling me out of all corners that I forgot to talk about this thing since we went over the regular blaster, and I have never heard the end of it. And you know what? I can't blame you all for thinking that way. All they did was take a regular blaster and extend the spring in the barrel. That's it. They made one part of it go sproing and called it a new weapon. Oh, right, this thing had stats to go over. Anyway, the gun itself might look exactly the same as the vanilla blaster, but contrary to how important the designers thought it should look, it's a completely separate thing with much more different stats than you'd expect. This is, higher range than the regular blaster, but it also has a little bit slower firing rate and has smaller explosions. It plays by the same rules as any traditional blaster. Direct hit to one-shot kill, wave damage caps out at 80 with 99.9 being the cap with damage up, it checks around corners, it's a blaster. The main difference to keep in mind when trying to move around with this compared to other blasters is that the shots tend to deviate more while jumping because of its longer range and the accuracy not being as good. Special depletion is light. Its sub-weapon is Splash Wall, not terribly useful on a blaster. I feel like it's a similar matchup to how the Korokoro Splat Roller was. It is kind of nice having a little bit of extra time if somebody's rushing at you or if you want to line up for a shot just to be on the safe side, but it's not great. A lot of people would just prefer to save their ink in most situations. Its special is Ink Strike. The vanilla Jet Squelcher set that people love to make fun of in the competitive community. Really, this is a blaster for turf wars more so than the usual tower control. The higher reach helps a little bit, and the sub and special combination perform best there, but that's not necessarily a good thing. In the way of equipment, swim speed up, ninja squid, always great, lets you space apart for your shots well and to go undetected. For the second kit, Custom Range Blaster. Same stats all the way around, and yes, we're now getting into the good stuff with the Range Blaster. Don't worry, I won't complain anymore. This is another one of those alts that is more popular than the original in most situations. Its sub-weapon is Splat Bomb. An indirect hit from one of these babies can set up for an easy kill with the main gun, or just outright use it as a trap to get a one-hit kill without even needing to fire. And its special is Kraken. This completes the trio of aggressive attacks in Custom Range Blaster and makes it all around just more powerful and flexible than it would be without it. It's amazing what one sticker slapped on a weapon can do. As for equipment, everything I said before stands true, as well as anything that helps out a Kraken. Probably not gonna wanna run Ninja Squid on this because it'll slow it down. And just when I thought I was done with triple kits, this weapon also managed to be so forgettable in its design that I forgot about Grim Range Blaster. Easy come, easy go. Also a pretty viable option. Sub-weapon is Burst Bomb. I'm gonna say it right now. You're used to hearing me say it, and it's so fitting that for the last weapon we're talking about, I am going to put so much emphasis on this. Use damage up! Wanted to be loud and proud about the last time I'd ever say it, sorry. It lives up to its name, being downright sadistic in allowing it for an indirect hit with a burst bomb, followed up immediately by an indirect hit from the main gun, comboing into a fast kill with a huge margin for air. It's easy to land, and the combination of burst bomb into a direct hit with burst canceling will turn anyone into a Lord of the Underworld. I guess that's why they call it Grim Range Blaster. Special is Killer Whale. Cheapest special in the game to afford, could not be more at home than with a blaster that takes a while to get its specials. Pushes enemies back, works well in Rainmaker, you know this and you know it well. For equipment, damage up, 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 damage up. This LP in a nutshell. Our map rotation. I've been spoiled on this one, I'll admit. I'll be totally honest with you, and oh boy, am I glad I'm spoiled on this thing because I know we're getting good maps for what we're playing today. We have, okay, Saltzburg Rig's not that great. Marie, how would you plan your attack here? Shoot lots of ink. I haven't seen that one before, wow. Port Mackerel. That's what I'm talking about. This stage's visibility for day as a charger to be totally money. Word. And ranked, I kind of don't think we're going to be going into this Mahi Mahi Resort. Yeah, I don't really think that. Piranha Pit. I think I saw 2 diamonds sparkling. I'm pretty sure it's just staring at us. We've seen this before. I don't think we want to go into ranked battles. I think Turf War is going to be the way to go, so into equipment we go. Since you are the one who has the honor of playing the weapon of the day today, how about you tell us the kit that you have chosen, why you picked it, and also what your equipment spread is, why you're picking that.
I mean, the hat I'm going for, or for my head little equipment, I'm using max speed up. It has max speed, and it has a sub, the speed as well, and it also has 2 sub for the, what's it called again? I'm trying to remember the name. The Ink Saver sub, there you go. So swim speed up, I have a main one and a sub swim speed up, and I have 2 Ink Saver subs. That's for my Splat Bomb, so I can try and get as much damage from them as possible. And also I have the swim speed up because personally, I like to think of the Custom Range Blaster or the Range Blaster as like a ninja sort of weapon. You know, you just kind of get there. You can get around the corners with the explosion of it, and you can also opt for what I'm going to be showing off next for my shoes is going to be main damage up. That's the strongest one, and a lot of people don't know this, but when you have damage up, it actually increases the spread damage as well. So I like to use that for my explosions. So that way it just comes up a little bit more range. And the sub ones it has, the sub items it has, is the ink recovery up, because I may be using my splat bombs very often. So the quicker I can get away and the quicker I can recover my ink, the more I can throw another splat bomb to try and save myself if I ever get into a sticky situation. And because my shoes have that equipped, I have Ink Saver main, which is going to be going along with my shirt or my clothes. My shirt has the cold-blooded equipment, because the less I can stay out of my opponent's range, the better. More normally used for ranked battles, but it also counts here as well. If you're ever tracked by any echolocator, you can just get it. Cuts the time. I forget how much, but it does cut the time significantly.
It used to be 3/4 though, but it's been nerfed to half now. Still, though, definitely you want to be out of your enemy's line of sight. You don't want to be seeing when you're trying to line up for the perfect shot.
Yeah, definitely want to make sure you just get that in, because the range blaster, the rapid fire isn't the greatest thing. As a matter of fact, it's like not great at all. No blaster has really good rapid. Well, scratch that. Never mind. Rapid fire. Anyway. It still was a really strong one to have. Just get out of your opponent's way so they can't locate you, and you can get all the sneaky shots in you want. And I also have ink recovery up, so between my shirt and my shoes, I have 3 ink saver mains. I have 3 ink recovery ups. I have 2 ink saver subs on my hat, and I have 2 swim speed up between a sub and a main. So a lot of speed and a lot of ink management, along with, you know, strength up.
I take it you're going to use your bombs a lot, and you're like reducing the cost of that, also making it so you can rebuild your ink after using bombs a lot too.
Yes, definitely.
So I'm a little surprised you're not going for the Grim Range Blaster. It'll be interesting to see the custom range blaster, and personally, just speaking from my own experience, I feel like Blaster might overall be the best weapon class, just purely in that I don't think any kit on any blaster is outright bad. Like, most of them are pretty good, and even if they're not, they're good in certain situations, like on tower control and stuff like that. I feel like every blaster kit manages to be useful, where I can think of a few shooters that I wouldn't really recommend for any situation. I can think of a few rollers I wouldn't recommend, though, but for blasters, not really. Just, it's interesting to see what people will play in situations like this, though, because especially on the range blaster, I think all 3 kits are great. I've decided to go with the Wasabi Splatter Shot. Probably my favorite weapon that I haven't gotten a chance to play. It's all around balanced, pretty good. Nice having that medium special depletion and not the heavy. I love the combination of Splat Bomb with the regular Splatter Shot, one of my favorites out there. I've gone with 1 main and 1 sub of damage up. Should counter 2 mains of defense up just fine. Going with run speed up and swim speed up other than that. And I have a little bit of special charge up. I don't think the Ink Strike's going to be terribly helpful to me on the maps that we're going to be playing. Maybe on Salt Spray Rig, but probably not on Port Mackerel. I said no to the Wasabi Splatter Shot earlier because of Port Mackerel, but it's my last chance to play it. This is the final weapon of the day. So I have no choice. I just have to go in a map rotation that I don't like for it. Salt Spray Rig, and I'm on the side that's not favored. I'm on the Eastern Green team.
It's alright, we're on the same side. Our side is always favored.
Okay, good. At least if the map is going to be rigged against me, I have a friend who is going to have it be rigged for them as well. You know, you see, we can complain to each other and just kind of share in the pain. Relish in it, if you will, given our team color. Okay, anyway, so you're the one playing the weapon of the day. How about I hand commentary over to you? You can tell us what you're doing.
Well, right now I'm heading up here to claim the back of it. And I want to try and put pressure on my opponents who are going to be trying to claim the back. Salt Spray Rig being... Oh, God, no! Dang it, Lunar Blaster.
I say that's an accurate description of what Salt Spray Rig is like.
very twisted.
I always love that when commentators, like, get scared by something and they interrupt themselves mid-sentence and it makes them say something really funny. Like, I'll see people that are like, man, I am so hungry, I can't wait to shove my face right in crap!
Awesome. I'm definitely... Oh, they are taking over. But yeah, I wanted to try and prevent this. Someone's coming over. Fire! Yes! Headshot! Took them both out. I am so... Yes, blood blasters. So what I just did is I came back in and I claimed the back, because on Salt Spray Rig, you want to try and claim up the back. It is the biggest area in the entire map, and there are many times where if you have this map if you have this area of the map covered, you will win the game. So I was trying to claim it back here, but I ended up failing. But I took it back now. I'm going to try and hold my opponent back from approaching with my ranged blaster. And, you know, with any blaster, if you get a direct shot, it is a one-hit KO.
Your hitbox is going to be a lot smaller at the cost of the as your cost for having the higher range, though. But it's still a great weapon, though. Just how much reach you have, how you can do things a lot of other blasters can't. Got there a kill with her right there with my bomb.
Also,
the game's still
with the explosion you were talking about with the splat bomb, I like having a splat bomb for that reason. If I need to fire close range, like just get a quick shot off. As a matter of fact, speaking of that, you can throw a splat bomb and then go throw a shot, and even if you don't get a direct shot, you should be able to kill your opponent, which is always great. And I see somebody coming up here, and I'm gonna take him out. No! Oh, okay.
Saw that. I saw that on my gamepad. I'm just glad my bomb game hasn't gotten rusty. I love the combination of splat bomb with the regular splatter shot. I feel like in a lot of weapons that came later, anything that was too good, they just gave the ink strike because it's the worst special out there. It's helpful in the least amount of situations. I think it's just their way of making sets that would be really overpowered prevented from being overpowered.
I am right now trying to find somebody who is stalking back here, but I can't seem to find them. I'm actually in an area that's not favorable for my kit. But what I'm going to do is I'm just get out of here. I was just trying to clean turf. Any area that's really small, the range blaster does a really there we go. All right, I'll trade. But it does a really good job in because it covers up a good amount of just a straight line, and that's really what you want to do on this map. Is just have any area that's thin. So the
choke point that takes you to the big area in the back right there, that is such a good area for blasters. There's corners you can play with. It's really concentrated. You know how people are going to move.
I just got
really great. Speaking of the back, I think we lost it. And
I was trying to claim at the last second, and then the Luna Blaster got me.
That Luna Blaster was good.
Very good. A lot of blasters like to use the strategy of just hopping out of the ink before they dive back in, because you have so much in lag from your attack that you kind of want to just get away. So you just hop out, keep yourself moving, land, and then you just get to another favorable position if you miss your first shot.
It's just good to keep moving, yeah. Well, we shouldn't be too upset because, we lost, but it was only because it was rigged.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And I'm not salty about it as much as it may be spraying around.
Yeah. I mean, that's the positive thing about Salt Spray Rig. If you're on the Eastern team and you won, then you defied all odds and you're just that awesome. But if you lose, it was rigged, I'm not being salty. I'm just speaking the truth, We have a type of processor in here with i5.
All right, I have a little battery issue. Let me just get my gamepad charger real quick.
I'd hurry.
It's all right. We have a USB one, and we're plugged in.
Good. Okay. You're on the other team this time, Joy. I get to fight a blaster on this map.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be fun. I will find... I have an E-liter. I don't know which one, but... Oh, wait, which one is it? It is a 3K scope.
Yeah.
I'm dead!
Oh, my bomb!
I wasn't expecting it.
I made a good call there. Oh, what? No. Oh, I'm still alive. What? I thought I lost that battle. I thought that explosion was me, but I guess not. On this map, I like watching the gamepad a lot, just getting an idea for what aisles people are moving down. I think that is just as good as checking around corners in a lot of situations. You can also cause people to have to sweep fire forward, which is nice.
Speaking of checking around corners, the range blaster does it. Oh wait, hold on. Let me get claim that one. Come on, claim it. Take that blaster out. No. But anyway. The range blaster does a great job because it covers up a lot of the aisle, and if there's anybody hiding around a corner, you can get them caught up in your ink, and then you can just fire again, end up taking them out. It's such a good option for this map. Not to mention, you also have the special, which is the Echo Horn. I can't think of the actual name.
Echolocator.
No, not the Echolocator. The big whale. Killer whale.
Oh, Killer Whale. It's funny, though, because our last guest, he briefly forgot the name of that one, too. Killer Whale for most forgettable name. Oh.
Sorry, Killer Whale. I just know you make a lot of noise. It's pretty much named after me.
I thought it said "is" there for a second.
I can't seem to get anybody.
How are we so far pushed back? What is going on? I got lots of kills, and I was playing beautifully there at the start.
That is one of the issues with Port Mackerel. If you are oh my God, direct shot with the dynamo. Great. If you are pushed back on Port Mackerel, it's really hard for any team to really come back. There's so many times where if you get pushed back, you can't really do much against it, and that's unfortunate. But I don't know why they haven't fixed it, to be honest. They fixed up Urchin Underpass when it didn't need to be fixed, and yet a stage that needs to be fixed, they're not touching it all. Logic.
I think it's just really because the Wii U didn't sell as well as they would have liked, so they're saving it for a next game.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, we have an echolocator over here. I think I see Chugga.
Uh-oh. No, you don't. That's clearly not me.
Yeah! All right.
Why did I go back there? I knew you could have seen me. I just got cocky thinking my bomb game could save me.
Killer whale. Hopefully that didn't take out anybody, but hopefully it just pushed somebody back. I'm gonna get a little greedy. Let's see if I can do this. No, I can't. Oh wait, no, wait. Can I? No! Dang it! Lunar Blaster. I had no ink and I couldn't make a shot. Rip me.
I see your sniper. I see your sniper. I see your sniper. Freaking double burst bomb E-later users.
I see a Seeker coming out.
Man, I didn't see what that guy's equipment was, though, but I think he might have had
Oh, I couldn't jump over it. Rip.
maneuver that well.
Yeah, Seekers also are a really good weapon for this map. Or a sub weapon, I should say.
I'm not gonna win, but hey, I might as well get as much as I can in there to boost my score.
Was that you going down the aisle?
Yeah, I was going down the. We got an ink strike off. If we win by like 1%, that's totally that though. Even though we didn't, I'm looking at this map and it's a train wreck.
Yeah, the middle of it is definitely more favorable. Woo! 56%.
Ending our last match on a double loss. Wow.
Oh, my KD was terrible though, only 2 and 5. But it's okay. Team support is the point of Turf War.
Yeah. That's that. Okay, I guess we'll go and see Judd, see if maybe he has any last words of wisdom for us.
I feel like Judd would be like an amazing sensei. Always remember, cover the turf.
I'll read him like that. Let's see. Meow. Seekers chase after foes and ink the ground as they go. But unfortunately, they can't chase foes who are hiding in their own ink. It's actually pretty close to what you were saying.
Wow, that's I would find that a fortune cookie.
Anyway, though, we are all done here. So thank you so much for joining me and for showing us the range blaster. That is every single weapon in all of Splatoon gone over.
Woo!
But are we done yet? Oh, sweet Squidmas, no. It's kind of funny because I think this video is actually going up on like Christmas Eve or something like that. But yes, we are not quite done yet. Next time on Splatoon, we'll be going over everything we have not seen. See you guys then.
Bye.